We are learning more about the nearly 30-hour police standoff that kept neighbors trapped in their homes in Denton County. The suspect now in custody and faces several charges, including kidnapping and aggravated assault.
And Fox 4 Stephen Dial is in our newsroom now with more. Stephen?
Heather, there was a massive law enforcement response to the standoff, which started late Monday night and ended early this morning. Michael David Miller is accused of violating a protective order and kidnapping. Miller is now in the Denton County Jail, and we are learning more about his criminal history. Records show that Miller was put in jail in March for an aggravated assault incident that happened last December. He was released from jail earlier this month. The protective order was to keep him from being near his ex-girlfriend. But we are told that is who Miller held captive in a Providence Village home. A young girl was also inside. She was released from around 1 a.m. Tuesday. There was a big law enforcement presence throughout with SWAT teams from Denton and McKinney Police along with the FBI. Those FBI agents used flashbangs to breach the home around 1 a.m. this morning to arrest Miller. We talked to people who live nearby about their experience during the standoff.
Monday night, they came and knocked on our door, just said turn the light off, and about 1 a.m., some dude was laying on my car with a sniper.
I got home from work on Monday night, and I saw that there were probably 9 cop cars right as I pulled into the neighborhood, so obviously I knew something was going on. Obviously didn't know what, went to sleep, woke up, and then saw 15, 16 cops in the morning, right over here, all the guys armored up.
It's a bit crazy just knowing it's that close to me. It's can't imagine why somebody would want to do that.
People living in the community told us that the power was temporarily cut out when officers moved in to arrest Miller. They even heard the flashbangs and described seeing a lot of lights. We're still awaiting more information from police about the details of this case.
Yeah, Stephen, I made a couple calls, Dallas SWAT team members and Dallas police officers, and even they are asking, who is this guy, or who was the woman and family kept? Because they say this, the McKinney SWAT team is top of the line. So if they went to Quantico, that's a big, and everybody's really curious, who's this dude? Who is the family? What do we know about why the hostage rescue team was flown in from Quantico, Virginia for this case in Texas that usually is handled by people here?
Right, that's a big question that we're still honestly waiting for the answer to. Now, we did confirm that that hostage rescue team was sent from Virginia, like you said. We don't have all the details, but I did talk to a former FBI agent who told me that this is an elite tactical team used to make difficult rescues. The retired agent compared them to SEAL Team 6.
Right.
Just about an hour ago, Cash Patel, the FBI director, tweeted congratulations to police and that hostage team from preventing a tragedy. But Steve, still a lot of unanswered questions as to why was this important team needed for this type of rescue mission.